What's going on, fam? It's your boy Sidney from The Naked Gardeners. Today we're gonna try to see how much chores we can get done out in this rain. As y'all could probably hear, you got the geese over there hollering. I got to finish this roof here. That way the rabbits can keep their food dry. So their feed is right there. And if I can get the overhang going a little bit over to protect it, they'll be good. I'm gonna take care of the rabbits here in a minute. But first, I gotta let these geese out. Y'all ready to go outside and play? There you go. This was a much needed rain because I think it's been 45 days since we had a rain in our pasture. Just when it was starting to get green, because we had like 2 days in September getting some good rain. Our pasture was greening up and everything. I would cut it, and I would have to cut the pasture again in like 3 to 4 days. Then it went back to this whole drought. Not too good. Oh, I should have brought the egg basket. Oh. So we got 5 duck eggs. Let me go get the egg basket. Another thing that we have to do is we have to start weighing our American breast chickens. We're trying to do we're trying to get him. Look at him trying to run up on me. We're trying to we're trying to get these American breasts to find out which one is going to be the meat bird. So we didn't have their door open up, so what we're trying to do is just basically nothing but give them meat bird feed, starter feed, growth feed, and just try to add more weight. See which of these birds can gain weight fast, what's their growth rate, how fast they can get that weight, and keep that particular bird, because we want those genes. The ones that don't grow the weight and are just very light, those are going to be our meat bird. And then later on, we're going to introduce the ones that we're going to keep those genetics. Anybody want some geese? And then send those off to our American breast flock, just to increase our flock, because we've been getting a lot of requests for American breast chicks and hatching eggs. I got me a fan club. Follow me. They see me having the feed for the chickens and thinking it's time for them to eat. That is not the case. We don't feed our Top Gun crew any morning lunch feed, and we don't even do any fermented feed for them. The reason for that is because we want to make sure they come inside. So in the afternoon, that is when we give them some snacks to kind of gather them up, corral them into their pen and lock them up. And then when it's time to go into the bed, that's when or into the coop right here, I should say, that's when we give them their dinner feed. And it's basically a flock feed mix. So I gotta empty out their waterers. And then move. Look how much. That's why a lot of people don't like ducks and geese. It's because they're just messy. I gotta just put the wheels on here and move them one length of the coop, and then we'll take care of the chickens. Being on a homestead or being a farm, you're gonna have to constantly do chores no matter what the weather is, because a lot of these animals rely on you. I don't mind the rain. It's the ice and the freezing weather that gets me. Comment down below and let us know what type of weather and tasks that you don't like doing when that particular weather arises. Uh-oh. It must have been, and grounded out right here. Ooh, that's gonna suck. So as I mentioned, we haven't had rain in a while, so the missus had to hammer. It's gonna be hard doing it left-handed and one hand.
Is it off?
Yeah. Ducks and the geese love this weather. You got any duck eggs for me? No? Y'all gonna be inside for the day, huh? That should be the last bit of rain. I guess y'all gonna go out. I know these girls are tired of Kevin. As soon as they get out, Kevin goes on the prowl, going rapey. I guess one of the ducks decided to not lay in the box. Hopefully, I'm putting it in my pocket. Don't have any pocket omelets. Michael is crazy. The missus kind of want to get rid of him. I'm thinking we should keep him because he's very protective over his hen. Yeah, he kind of flocks us every now and then, but he's just trying to make sure that we are at a safe distance and not attacking his little girls. However, today I went in there without the net. We normally try to go in there with a net or a hose to kind of fend him off. But he was very calm today. We like to try to, well, at least I like to try to change out the water every 3 days to kind of prevent any algae from building up into the water dishes. The missus like to change them out every day. It's not that serious because if they were out in the wild, what would they be drinking on? Who's changing out their water dishes from there? Comment down below, let us know how often you change your water dishes for your animals. Y'all think y'all supposed to get some snacks? Fine, I'll give y'all some snacks. So we did a video a while back showing how you can extend your feed out. 3 pounds. We ferment. What you want, player? Hammy hope pick you up. Oh, I'll come after you. So now I got to turn this compost. I believe it's pretty much done. But what I want to do is just at least kind of move it off over onto this bin. I got to get some of the bedding from our chickens that we had for our American breasts and our Easter eggers. I got to put those in here, mix that up as well, and then get ready for our next bin, which is going to be over here. I'm going to take this one off, this pallet off, put some hardware cloth on, and we'll be good to go. All right, so we got this bin ready for the next compost. I'm not going to do it today. I'll probably do it next Sunday. This compost is ready to be used. Just going to probably sift that out. We cleared this out, and just got to probably finish this up. The missus put some 1/2-inch hardware cloth on here, and all that does is keeps the most of the compost or the organic matter inside of this bin here. And then while she had me out here, we went ahead and put a cattle panel trellis up here. She's going to have some nasturtium growing up all along here during the fall season and spring, and then we'll probably do some green beans and some peas or something like that else around here. We're eventually probably going to put some sunflowers probably about 3 feet in front of here, so to kind of block that from being in front of the road, kind of give it some type of beauty. But we're going to go ahead and put these right up upon here. That was the blood from the harvesting of the chickens we did a while back, and we'll just use these to put on top. We've had the spider around our garden for a while, and look at the babies that it just produced. It was up on one of these. We got this chickshaw, and these girls, we put this landscape fabric on here to kind of shelter them when they're up in here. But this one is starting to go broody on me. Look at, she's biting me. Those in there. So we got to figure out a better way to secure this. I think I have a solution, and what it is we're just going to rapidly tighten this up, and where these grommets are is going to fit on the edge of that and secure it, or just put some plywood in one. Let's see, she's mad now that I took her spot and I tucked that in the wheel, so hopefully we won't have that issue for the time being. But they have a nesting box. I just don't know why. Gotta watch out for him. They have a nesting box right there, which I don't know why they want to keep on laying underneath there. So we got a lot of stuff done. We got the expansion on the compost bin, so now we have a 4-bin system. We also got the trellis up over there, so that way the Mrs. Naked Gardener can add her viney stuff that she wants, like her nasturtium, her peas, and green beans during that particular season. With the roofing, with the PVC roofing, we got that tinted roofing for the PVC roof of the rabbit hutch, so that way it allows them to get more light in. And as y'all can see, they were a lot active with that roofing done. Now, we've been doing a lot of this day in the life of ours on our homestead. If you want to see one of the videos where I did some of the work, we'll put that video off to the side and also in the description down below. Until the next video, let's grow together.